Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, I've got the face cam back on, so hello to everybody out there. And what we're going to do is we're going to run through the Lost City stage 302 from chapters 7 all the way through to chapters 12 in this one. And we're going to build a plethora of different teams for you to try out and experiment on your own games. So let's jump in and let's see how well this team does. So it's Dawnbringers. So what we'll do is we've done the Ethereal Dawnbringers combo. You can do this one, absolutely fine. You can do a Valianters Dawnbringer combo, still absolutely fine. You can do an Avengers Dawnbringers combo, so let's try this one. Let's try the Avengers Dawnbringers combo. And we will jump in with... Let's try with... Monarch, I think. So we'll go with these. We'll go with these units. Stick Mavis in the front slot. Keep Orion back. I don't use him very often. I really don't. Just is what it is. Let's see how well we do with these relics. So basic relics, we've got the Healing Vase, we have Blades of Chaos and Hand of Tyr, and this team absolutely fine. The reason that I've got Sal in this front slot so he can get hit by this, by the Healing Vase relic to build up that damage. Let's just see. So we need to beat it in under 6 rounds. Let's see how well this team does. Now, if you don't have Aphrodite, you can switch Aphrodite out for Persephone in this team. And you'll do absolutely fine. She doesn't count towards the Dawnbringers synergy. So we get our attack increase and our damage increase from Sal. We kind of just need a lot of the units to die, effectively. Either their team or our team. Holy Shield, not too fussed about it. It'll go eventually. Fortunately, we get a couple of misses here. But maybe we'll see if Mavis goes as well. Not too much damage from Sal here, only 151 million. And Orion, there again, he does basically no damage. We don't want you to attack Aphrodite, please, enemies. Mavis doing a fair bit of damage, but unfortunately healing gets us there. So potentially might be a bit of an issue with this team setup. Fortunately able to counter the big damage that they're doing with the Monarch synergy. We do get a trigger here for Aphrodite, so we'll just see. So she steals one of the Alloons, and we'll just see whether or not the enemies do target this Alloon. Would be nice if they did. Yeah, Solomon not able to do it, so I think we're gonna... I think this might be a loss. We'll see how much... Yeah, Sal's not doing anywhere near enough. So let's go ahead and skip. They're not able to beat us, we're not able to beat them. Let's change it out then. Let's change these guys out. We still need Dawnbringers, but we've taken the 2 Dawnbringers out that we do need. So let's go ahead and change things up. And I think the best option in order to pass this would be Atrops, and just building around Atrops. But what we want to do is go Ethereals. This, for me, these are the best Dawnbringers within the synergy itself. So let's pop in Eudora, let's pop in Karnak. Let's go for our runes. Our relics. And we'll go with the Chaos Relic, or Chaos Orb. We will go with the Stun, and we will go with you as well, the Demon Blade Whip. Let's just see where we get to. Now we should be absolutely fine with this setup. The reason that I've got Atrops on the front is because I do have her red runes. If she goes below 50% HP, I believe it is, she'll get an increased damage boost as well. So just something to keep in mind there. Katrina doing a fair bit of damage now that we see. And I think Dorabella is going to output the most. Fortunately, only taunted by... so Solomon only taunted Atrops, who's already done her attack. And then we'll get the second attack from the red runes from Eudora, and a follow-up attack from Dorabella as well. We also have yet to see Dorabella's ultimate. Again, I think she's going to do absolutely massive damage with this. Yeah, absolutely massive. And then Katrina, finish things off. Old reliable. Captain Katrina. But Dorabella to do the most. Fantastic. So we get our 3 stars. That's what we're looking for. And now we can go Phantoms. Best Phantoms team, hands down, is the Avengers team. But what you can do is have a look in your Phantoms, see who is the best Phantoms team for you. The way that I used to pass these missions, I did with Janna. But what you can do is you can go Phantoms with Anubia and... where have you gone? Eloin is also a Phantom. You can pop in one more. The other Phantom setup that I used to run, these 3, and then have 2 other Mystifiers on the team, or 2 other Avengers on the team. Can run Sal, something like that. But for now, I think we will go with 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Aishta also works very well with the Deviant synergy as well. But I think we can take you out, and we can pop in... where have you got to? And pop in Cleo for the Celestials. Now, if you don't have this set up, again, you can run... I used to run what do you call it, Brutus, within this synergy as well with Anubia, as well as Persephone. It was a weird team setup, but I think this should be absolutely fine. We need survivors with 5 HP or more. Sorry, with 5 survivors with 60% HP or more. Let's go ahead, pop in our relics. So I'm going to use Spear. I will use, because we need survival, I'm going to prioritise Blades of Chaos and then Hand of Tyr as well. And let's jump in. Let's go ahead and see how well this team does. Now, it's taking a little bit of time to load just because I've got the face cam on. So it's trying to record all of my beautiful face as well as the game. So it might be a bit slower than we used to. But it is what it is, you know. It's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. And if you guys are watching at double speed, which should be, if you're not watching in ×2 speed, what are you doing? You know, just, yeah, cut the video time in half. It makes sense. It makes sense. So we get our attack increase from Cleo here. And hopefully our team is going to start doing bigger amounts of damage than we've seen before as well. Enemy Atrops to kick in, but I think we should be absolutely fine. Janna not doing altogether too much, doing a relative amount of damage. And as you can see, the DD units on the enemy team are the weakest of the bunch. And there we go, we finally get our first death trigger. So we'll increase Janna's attack there as well. We get the Inspire, removing all debuffs from our team. And get the additional stacks of Holy Shield as well. Unfortunately, it's not triggering twice because we don't have more than 5 revivals on the team as it stands. But currently that's not what we're looking for. We're more looking for survival. And I think if we can't beat this... if we can't beat this stage, what we can do is we can take out Aishta in this, because we've already got our 3 Phantoms, and we can add in Sal as well. But it looks like Aishta doing a lot of the damage here, putting a lot of work in. And we get Narissa to trigger as well. Oh, go on, finish off the loon. No! Oh, we were so close. Althea potentially can finish things off here, but she does take time to build up. Oh no, looks like we're alright. And Narissa, of course. Oh, they've cut it off early. That would have been three triggers that we'd seen, but it is what it is. So let's jump into the next stage. Next stage here, Verdians. So let's build a Verdians team now. Typically, what I would do with the Verdians team, oh, it is going slowly, is I would build something like this. So Lily and Leah, Nawi, and Lee. What you can do if you don't have Lee, or you don't think he's strong enough, you can go with Merlin instead. Merlin also fits the Monarch bill, so combines very well with Lily and Leah, and also combines well with the rest of the team in that we have Verdians. So let's keep Merlin in, and we'll pop Palliser in as well. And we can go back to our Verdians lineup and we'll get Lee. So now we do have our 4 Monarchs and Nawi, which I think is absolutely fine. Let's pop Lee over here. And because we have our Verdians, we have our Glorians, we can use our Glorians relics. And this looks fine. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4 Verdians, so we should start seeing a lot of triggers at the start of battle, building up our attack with Merlin, and also, building up the reflect rate, which will then in turn build up Palliser's reflect rate as well. Also, Lily and Leah, their exclusive runes, every time a Verdian synergy is triggered, we do build up physical and magical defense as well, so very powerful. And Nawi has a chance to proc from every Verdian synergy. Now I've never seen Nawi proc more than once in a round, so it can be yeah, you just have a lot more chance to trigger it. We do get our shielding back, and unfortunately my Lily and Leah has quite high attack stat, and their shields are based off their attacks. Now we're taking a lot of reflect damage there from hitting everybody, but should be absolutely fine. Unfortunately, this Persephone does have the Fortitude effect, and Sal, really doesn't like this. And then Sal to do some big damage to us, as well as the rest of the enemy team. But I think Merlin, yeah, he's going to be able to hopefully clear things up for us quite quickly. Oh, it really doesn't like this. And there we go. Now we to proc again. We do get most of the enemy team down. I think it will just be up to the rest of our units here to finish things off. I think Lee's still got an attack. Yeah, Lee's still got an attack, and then Merlin, hopefully, to finish things off here. No, cannot finish it, so we're going to have to wait another round, I think. So fast you can't even see him.
Is that it?
There we go. I think Lee has done... No, it's Nawi. Yeah. Nawi to do 62% and Lee to do 18% of that. Absolutely fantastic. Right, so Shadow Arc's always been a problem for me. Just a general problem team. We do need to survive, so we'll go with Blades of Chaos on this one, and let's go into Shadow Arcs. Now, the Shadow Arc team that I used previously was this team, or you can use this setup. So you've got your 3 Shadow Arcs here as well. Let me just move my face out of the way. As you can see, 3 Shadow Arcs, and we can see down here we've hit our Shadow Arc criteria as well. But there is another team setup that you can run, and it does include Mavis, but it's not limited to. So you can do this, and then you can include Sandra as well. This is a 3 Monarch Shadow Arc build. No other Monarchs on the team as it stands. Maybe potentially we get another Shadow Arc Monarch at some point, so you can build 4. But this for me, absolutely fantastic. And then what we'll do is we will go to our Avengers, and we're going to pop in just to have a little bit of fun, we're going to add in Aphrodite, and we'll add in Albert as well. Weird as it sounds, but you can use these guys to get the full 5 monarchs for your Shadow Arc team. So depending on what units you've got, if you don't have Aphrodite but you do have the rest of the units, just pop Sal in this position. Then you've got 4 monarchs and Sal as well. So we do need survivors with 5 HP. With 5 survivors with 60% HP or greater. We do have our Monarch triggering as well. Monarch is such a powerful synergy with Sal, specifically because you want Sal to take as much damage as possible, but to not die. And the reason for that is because when it's to do with his exclusive runes. So if you do have Sal's exclusive runes, you can include the monarchs. He will go down to say 20% HP, something like that, heal it all back up, and once he's healed it all back up, oh, I know he's taunted, what a pain. But once he heals it all back up, he regains 20% of the healing he's done as attack. So very powerful build here, and we do get Sandra to trigger his death buffs as well. So in case you don't know, when when a unit dies on the battlefield, Sal also increases the amount of damage he does for his ultimate and his active skill as well. So there we go. Yep, we're building Sal up quickly, and even Albert getting damage in there as well. Mavis, not bad. Oh, and a miss from Haller, so that would have been big damage. As you can see, we do have stacks of corrode on us, but fortunately not doing too much. And with the seahorse here, every time it takes action, it increases the team's overall max HP, I believe, for 3 rounds. Fortunately, because we've got the Monarch synergy, that also applies to the Seahorse, so it wasn't able to get one shot.
Embrace the frost.
And then Halios down. Remember, we don't need to do this in under 6 rounds, we just need to do it with HP higher than 60% for all of our units, and as it stands, we are currently above 60% HP. Now, I don't know if this counts the Seahorse. That is something yet to be determined, so we'll find out now, because the rest... never mind. That's absolutely fine. Hopefully we're not below 60% with anybody, but we are healing as well. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. So Hallis has to do the most. Did we pass the mission? We did, all 3 stars. That is what I like to see. Okay, so we've got 2 more rounds now. So we've got enchanters, and then we will have monarchs, I believe. So we'll go and build an enchanters team. Now there's many enchanters teams that you can run. Previously, the enchanters team that I ran it included these 2. But then you also had Arcdina and Lachesis as a potential combo in there with another team. So potentially you could run Mastema in here and go Katrina and Karnak. You can also run Ashlyn, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I think we'll go with a Doom's Enchanters team. And let's go over to our Dooms team here. And let's just see whether or not we can win with this team setup here. Pop in our relics. And there we go. And let's just see how well we do. I think we should be absolutely fine in this. With this particular team setup. We do have our 3 enchanters, and we have a full Dooms lineup as well. So we just kind of need to stay protected. No deviant synergy in here, something notable from this team setup, but we are going to start to do really massive damage with Athena here. It's people sleep on Athena, but she is absolutely fantastic. I've also got Helios's exclusive runes, which it has a 25% chance to apply stun. But I've never... So, Minotaur, the reason that Minotaur was stunned then is because he hit Helios, and Helios has then, in return, stunned him, because he does have a 25% chance to stun enemies. If that was every time Helios dealt reflect damage, he stunned an enemy, that is, it's mental, absolutely mental. So we got Sanctuary applied to our units here, so we could ignore the damage from Ellie. Only Merlin there who didn't have Sanctuary applied, but as you can see, Sanctuary has been reapplied, and we're back up to full health. Athena to do massive damage as well, and our reflect rate is just going up and up and up. There we go. So I think, yeah, we're on to a winner here, unless Ellie does something miraculous. I think we should be good to go. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So let's see. On to the next one. Let's see here. Monarchs. So you can build monarchs in a plethora of different ways. There's so many monarchs that have been released recently. Let's just jump in and see all of the different monarchs here. So the team setup that I used to run included Macaria, and it was... So before we got all of the new monarchs released, it was something like this. Potentially replacing Gwyn with Atrops here, just to give the additional attack damage, but you do have your 3 monarchs in Talinas, Macaria, Lily and Leah. But now what we're going to do is take out those 3 units, we're going to go back to our Glorians, and we're going to build... And let's use Wu. Let's use Empress Wu. I've not shown her off yet. You don't need to use Empress Wu. The previous team build, absolutely fine. You can get away with it. Then we'll pop Audrey in as well. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3. This should be absolutely fine. And let's just see how well this does. If you don't have Wu, for this particular team, I would suggest Halissa. The reason that I'd suggest Halissa is because of her exclusive runes. Halissa does provide an additional 200% HP increase to all Monarch synergy mates if you have her epic. If you have her 2 and 2, she'll give 300%, and if you have her at full red, then she will increase it by 500%, which is absolutely massive, especially on a Monarch team. Really powerful stuff. But we do apply Hindrance as well. Hindrance is an ability that comes with the exclusive unique runes for Audrey. So what Hindrance does is it stops enemies applying buffs to themselves. So they cannot increase their own attack, they cannot apply holy shields, they cannot apply normal shields. Yeah, really powerful effect on those exclusive uniques. If you are able to use Purify, which we can do through Lily and Leah, great combo, really great combo. Lily and Leah and Audrey working very well together. Also works if you've got, say, Talinas's exclusive runes. Yeah, easy clap. No struggles here. Absolutely fine. So yeah, looks great. We have done quite a bit of work so far. That is up to 12, so let's go ahead and claim our goodies. And there we go. So that is stage 302 complete. Still got 300 more stages to go, so plenty more content coming out over the next couple of probably months at this point. If you can like and subscribe, it'd be really appreciated. Really appreciated. I'm looking to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start to monetize the videos that I make, get a bit of passive income, so that I can, you know, show you guys more units within the game. Only you can help me with that. Click down below, click subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much, really appreciate it. But yeah, I do hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something from it, and I really do hope that you have a fantastic day. So enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.